Okay, a certain country taxes individuals making $20,000 or less in income at a rate of 15%. And all individuals making an income over $20,000 are taxed at 20%. Okay, so let's do part A here first. So Al makes $16,000. Betty makes $36,000. How much is each taxed? Al's going to be taxed according to his rate, which is his income, which is 16,000. So he makes $20,000 or less, which means he's going to be taxed at 15%. So we can just take Al's income, which is 16,000, and multiply that with 15% in its decimal form, which is 0.15. And we're going to get that he will be taxed $2,400. Okay, so Al's going to have to pay $2,400 in taxes. Now Betty, on the other hand, falls into the other tax bracket. She makes $36,000. And this says anybody making over $20,000 is going to be taxed at 20%. So we'll just take her income and multiply it by 20%, the decimal form of 20%, which is 0.2. So 36,000 times 0.2. So Betty's going to be taxed $7,200. Quite a bit more than Al. Okay, part B. Write a piecewise function T that specifies the total tax of an income of X dollars. So we're going to write a function T of X. Okay, T of X, as opposed to the usual F of X. All right, we know our piecewise function is going to have two pieces because there's the first piece is for people making less than 20,000 and the second piece is for people making over 20,000. So X is a person's income. So let's focus on people making anywhere $20,000 or less. So those people will be taxed at a rate of 0.15x, so times their income, and the domain for that salary rate would be x being anything greater than or equal to 0, but anything less than or equal to 20,000. Okay? And then we have the other group who are making more than 20,000. They're going to be taxed at a rate of 20% for their income X. Okay, so that would be whenever their income or X is greater than 20,000. All right, and there we have a piecewise function that specifies the total tax on income. All right, part C. Make a graph of T using technology. All right, so I've already plotted these out in Desmos. You have to plot them individually, but you can see our first piece, 0.15x. that falls between 0 and 20 in the domain. And our second piece, 0.2x, whenever x is greater than 20,000. And you kind of have to zoom out because these numbers are quite large. And there you can see the red line represents the tax bracket for people making 20,000 or less. The blue line represents the tax bracket for people making more than 20,000. And let's also note that X, remember that these numbers represent a person's income. Okay? While Y, the Y values will represent a person's tax that they have to pay according to their income. And that's going to help us on the next question. Part D. Part D, it says Katina is taxed $5,000. What is her income? Okay, so Katina is taxed $5,000. We can simply look at the graph where, so her tax rate was $5,000. So we'll just follow $5,000 over. And it looks like it looks like her income is probably $25,000. We can double check. We can plot y equals 5,000. And we'll be able to see exactly, that her income would be 25,000. Okay, so Katina's income is $25,000. All right, and that is all.